What the fuck with that finish? What's up, guys? It's very angry Tifosi Game Bro coming back to you with a review, reaction to the Italian Grand Prix that just happened at Monza. Michael Masi would have had a different outcome in that race. Would have been nice to see Max get, some of his own after Abu Dhabi last year, but I don't want to get into that bullshit. Let's talk about the race. If it weren't for that finish, which should have been red flagged, should have been restarted, should have had a green flag finish to see for those fans, maybe it would have ended the same way. Who fucking cares? That was bullshit. That they took way too long to get that car out of there. Red flag it, get the crane out, do something. Maybe the Ferrari strategy was good today, but the fucking Italian marshals sure as shit weren't. That sounded horrible. Congrats to Max. That car was fast. Not much they could have done about it. I will say, though, Ferrari strategy today, I like what they did. Highlight of the day had to be Carlos coming through the field from in the back. Man, he made it look easy passing those cars. Whereas Perez, he came in for the hards early. Didn't really get to see much of what he was doing other than, that brake fire he had. That kind of hurt him a little bit. No one really said anything about Hamilton coming through the field. Really didn't hear much about him at all. Kind of centered more around the front. No, those aren't raindrops you're hearing in the background. It's all the tears from the Tifosi still at Monza. Just having to witness the Red Bull, on the top step of the podium for the first time in the turbo hybrid era. Bullshit. A couple other things during the race. Got to see some good overtakes in the midfield. The DRS trains weren't as horrible as I think we're used to seeing. You got to see some passing. I think because of the grid penalties, which is totally another bullshit matter that needs to be addressed, that guys are just, hey, give me another engine. There needs to be a little bit more penalty than just 5 spots. The fastest car on the grid could easily burn through a 5-place grid penalty, as you saw again today, within a few laps. The sucky part is you didn't really get to see, the battle for the lead wasn't determined on the track. I mean, lose with honor, lose with, getting past, embarrassment. Ferrari didn't at least get embarrassed today. I think that's what the key takeaway here. The car was fast on the speed traps in qualifying. I have to check, but it looked like they were the top speed trap car. I think we saw 45 compared to Verstappen's 42 from Leclerc. Sainz was quick in the speed traps. They were really quick in the first sector and the third. So props to Ferrari for running some pretty cool low downforce setup. I think Max, knowing they were going to take the penalty, ran a little bit more downforce. Tire deg wasn't going to be as bad through here, so I think you could get away with running a little bit more without hurting the tires too much, as we didn't really see anyone hurting tires too bad during the race. Saw a couple retirements, reliability concerns. Both Aston Martins, again, just having issues. Alonso having overheating issues. Alpine didn't really show the straight line speed that we thought we might see, but I tell you who did, and it was very impressive, earning driver of the day, was Nick de Vries. That Williams was a bitch to get around, and man, is it slippery in a straight line. They clearly have that car designed in a way that, it's going to run good. They might be, shit out of luck at Singapore in a couple weeks. But in the last couple low drag tracks, we've gotten to see that car really, show what it's capable of on the straight line. Even Latifi with battling with Schumacher. Do you see how he got past? And he was able to just suck right back around them with ease. And also shows you how shitty Latifi is and how much he needs to go. What else? Pretty outside of the end of the race with, Ricciardo having an issue, the car getting stuck in gear and giving you some hope of maybe something different outcome. That was really an uneventful race. Nothing really happened during that race that, stood out. No overreaction, no, craziness that, what do we have? One VSC, Leclerc's early stop. To get off strategy with what Verstappen was doing. I thought that was a great call. Get him in. They saved about 10 seconds, push for the 2 stop. I thought that was the right way to go. Whereas if you hadn't pit, Verstappen probably going to run you down, pass you. You're on the same strategy. What do you do at that point? You're going to lose no matter what. So they did something different. They had to at home. They didn't embarrass themselves. They didn't look horrible. Good pit stops all day. No slow stops. Really, hey, good job for running a normal fucking race like you should all year. Maybe it would have been a little tighter. Either way, 3 weeks' time to Singapore. Max can wrap up the championship already with 6 or 7 races to go. I think Ferrari will be fast around that track. Tire deg there always blows ass, though. So we'll see how that goes. But in 3 weeks, I'll see you next time. I really don't have much more to say. Thanks for watching. The recent uptick in views has been pretty nice. Way bigger numbers than I'm ever expecting to see on these. So, have a great couple weeks, guys. I've been the Game Bro, and I am out.